and we're following a developing story. There are significant developments today in the disappearance of Jacob Wetterling.
The FBI arrested a man who they're describing as a person of interest. 52-year-old Daniel Heinrich is being charged with possession of child pornography. Court documents say in the months after the Wetterling abduction in 1989, investigators interviewed Heinrich 4 times in connection with the case. They also searched his home and his car at that time. And here's a look at the suspect's sketch after Jacob's abduction. That's the drawing on the left there. Next to it are mugshots of Daniel Heinrich in 1990, and then the one here on the far right, the mugshot from last night's arrest.
A masked man abducted 11-year-old Jacob Wetterling on October 22nd, 1989. That was 26 years ago. Jacob was with his brother and a friend on a road near his rural St. Joseph home. Wetterling's parents released a statement today. Patty and Jerry Wetterling say, for 26 long years, we have said that somebody knows something. If you know anything about this man, his ties to St. Joseph in 1989, and his victimization of children since, please call the Stearns County Sheriff's Department at 320-259-3700 or 320-656-6625. You could also call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. That number is 1-800-THE-LOST.
And we have team coverage of today's developments. Jennifer Mayerly is at the federal court in St. Paul. Bill Hudson is in St. Joseph, but we want to begin with Esme Murphy. Esme, court documents say that he was a major suspect from the start. So what happened?
Well, Millie and Frank, that's exactly right. He repeatedly, though, denied his involvement then, and he's doing it now. But we also learned today that back in 1990, investigators found that a print from one of Heinrich's shoes, as well as a tire print from Heinrich's car, was consistent with a footprint and tire print found at the scene of Jacob's abduction. Investigators today released images of that footprint and tire print that they were able to match to Daniel Heinrich back in 1990. But investigators said the match was not 100%.
They were labeled as consistent, not able to determine that they were a match.
The new documents reveal that Heinrich became a suspect almost immediately in the Wetterling case because he was already a suspect in a series of unsolved groping attacks on young boys in the late 1980s in the nearby city of Paynesville. Even more significantly, Heinrich was also already a suspect in the abduction of a 12-year-old boy named Jared in nearby Cold Spring 9 months earlier. That boy was abducted, sexually assaulted, and then released. The FBI said in 1989 they believed the same person was responsible for both Jared and Jacob's abductions.
And these facts match up with Jacob's abduction.
A year ago, investigators decided to do a thorough review of the Wetterling case and decided to take another hard look at Heinrich, whose 1990 picture bears a strong resemblance to the sketch of the Wetterling abductor. A search warrant was executed at Heinrich's Annandale home in July of 2015. Inside, investigators found no evidence that linked Heinrich directly to Jacob Wetterling, but they did find volumes of child porn. They then decided to retest a 1990 DNA sample from Jared's abduction using new DNA technology. The DNA was a match. Today, investigators stress that Heinrich is not being charged in the Wetterling case.
Mr. Heinrich has been interviewed by investigators about the 1989 disappearance of Jacob Wetterling. Let me be very clear. The defendant has denied any involvement in the disappearance of Jacob Wetterling.
Investigators also stress that Jacob's case is still open and that Daniel Heinrich is a person of interest in the case. And they stress they really want and they need the public's help for any information about Heinrich, not only in connection to Jacob Wetterling, but also to these very serious child pornography charges, Amelia.
So he has been charged with possession of child pornography, but he can't be charged with the situation with Jared, right?
That's right. Even though there is a DNA match to Jared's case, the statute of limitations has run out.
All right. Thank you, Esme.